Hello and welcome to another battle report by the Ministry of Miniatures, and today we are revisiting Normandy and I've got George come back for a second game with his US troops. So hopefully we'll get a good battle between my Grenadiers and his US Army. So today we're going to be doing a battle report based on the scenario number 3, key positions. Although this time we're going to be going long ways, north to south. And as you can see in the middle, we've placed the objectives. So this is the center objective marker. There are 4 other objectives. There's one 12 inches away in the wheat field there, one on this side, and there's another one just by the fence here, and then the last one is just by the building there. So each of those is spread out into the 4 corners and one in the center. And the main objective here is for the 2 sides to fight, and whoever has the most objectives wins. Now, to take the objectives, each army has to have a unit within 3 inches of the objective with no other enemy units nearby. So first up we have the US Army. So it's made up of 4 squads, which I'll go through shortly. But first up is the veteran US officer. All of these miniatures are by Perry, apart from the light mortar at the back. There's also a veteran sniper team, a veteran bazooka team, and a veteran light machine gun. And then there are 4 regular squads, each 10-man squads, and as you can see, each squad there has a BAR to add to its firepower. So all in all, that's 9 dice, and that's the American force. Okay, now for my German force. So this is a 750 point German force based on the Grenadiers in Normandy. So first up, I have a veteran officer with SMG and 1 assistant. I have a veteran pioneer squad, and they have a light machine gun and a flamethrower. And they will be in the half track, which has a medium machine gun on the front. Then I've got 2 regular 10-man squads with an LMG, and the NCOs have SMGs at the front there. And then on to my special teams. So I have got a veteran medium machine gun, a veteran mortar, and a veteran sniper. And that's 8 dice. That's 750 points. So let's get to see who gets the first dice and set up with a battle. Okay, so we're just going to roll for ends. 1, 2, 3, I'll get this end where I've set up my force. 4, 5, 6, I'll start at the opposite end. And it'll be a 4, 5, 6, won't it now, because of the way we've set up. 6, I'm at that end. So the Germans are going to set up on the far end, and the Americans are going to be this end. So just to start with, should we do our 4 deployments? I think we've both got a sniper, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I've deployed my snipers in the barn so they get a bit of soft cover, and George has placed his sniper in the wheat field behind the hedge so he gets soft cover. Everything on the field is soft cover, apart from we have 2 buildings which will be hard cover, and the rough bit of ground here is going to be treated as just rough ground, so you can't run through them. But there we go, nothing blocking the roads. So let's get to putting the dice in the bag and see who goes first. Okay, turn 1. Let's see who gets the first dice out of the bag. And it's American. Okay, so the American got the first dice, and they're going to run on from the edge there. And there we go, that's the Americans in position. They've just run onto the board. Next dice then. Germans. Okay, let's have a sniper off. I'm just going to fire from my sniper at your sniper, and let's see what happens. Okay, so need enough 3 to hit the sniper, and I get a 1. Next dice. Okay, so Germans, the mortar is going to run on into position just here. And there we go, that's the Americans in position. They've just run onto the board. Next dice. Okay, so Germans, the mortar is going to run on into position just here. And there we go, that's the Americans in position. They've just run onto the board. Next dice. Okay, so Germans, the mortar is going to run on into position So they've got a good view down the road, hopefully. American. So the Americans are going to bring their light mortar on. Next dice. Okay, American dice. Do you know what you're going to do?
Conjuring. Energy.
Germans, right. Okay, so I've just run the medium machine gun in to cover the crossroads. And it's American. Okay, George is bringing in another squad into the wheat field in the soft cover. There you go, so the Americans are deployed. Next dice. And it's American again. There we go, so the Americans have just brought their second lieutenant on. German. There we go, so I've just run the German officer up behind the building. It's American. Next squad. There we go, so we've got the second squad of Americans have deployed behind that one. So that's 3 squads on. And the next dice out is German. Okay, so I've got a German squad have just ran on the right hand flank, looking over the wheat field. And it's another German dice. Yeah, so I've just ran a squad on from the board edge up to face off against the Americans that are coming that side. Okay, next dice. And it's American skin. Okay, so the last American infantry squad has just deployed behind that one. So there's now 4 infantry squads of Americans, 2 each side, taking up the flanks. And there can't be many dice left.
Sniper.
So the sniper's going to shoot at my sniper. Okay, ignore cover, so you just need 3. Yep, that's a 6, isn't it?
It's piggies, it's a 6.
And I've been asked, are they Peppa Pig dice?
Peter Pig.
Peter Pig, it's close.
They were, yes, Peter Pig dice.
Okay. Someone did ask, and I said, well, maybe I should get Daddy Pig dice.
So what do we do now to kill?
Right, so they're veterans, so you need a 5. And you get 5. So that is my infantry squad killed.
Straight through them.
Yeah, because it's a sniper and they're a team.
Yeah.
Bang, gone.
Okay.
Okay, so next dice, that's my sniper dead. Unfortunately, you don't get a point for that, it's just points for the objectives. And it's your last, so it's your bazooka, isn't it?
What did you say? What's it?
Well, I think it's obvious where my half track's going to come in, isn't it?
No. Your flank move.
Okay, so the bazooka has run in this. Okay, so on the road, I've just brought my half track in. It's coming in at advance, and it's got double speed. Because of the road, I was able to do a pivot there on the bend and here on the bend. So 2 pivots, I've ended there, and because I've done an advance, I'm gonna do a ranging shot and open fire at your light mortar, because they're directly in view straight ahead. So let's see how far away they are. Okay, so they're just out of range by about 4 inches, but part of that was I wanted to find out actually how far my medium machine gun behind could fire, and also my light machine guns, so I can move up. And then the last dice is my Pioneers inside, and they're just going to go down. Okay, so that's the end of turn 1. Okay, start turn 2. Who's going to get the first dice? And it's American. Do you know what you're going to do? Okay, so American dice.
I'm going to activate this squad.
Yep.
And I'm going to run forward. Any of this considered an obstacle? This is, isn't it?
Yeah, fences should be as well, really.
So
You just move 6 over.
just move 6 forward, but that counts as a run, yeah?
Yeah, or you can do an advance and shoot. Okay, so the Americans have just hopped the fence and moved up. Let's see who's going to be next. And it's you again. Pretty much going to be more of the same, isn't it? Okay, so the Americans have just moved their infantry squad up to the fence, ready to jump over. And it's German. Okay, so I'm going to fire my mortar, but because of the fences, there's not really a huge amount I can see. Those hedges are covering everyone, but I can see that infantryman on the front there, so I'm going to fire at your front squad.
This one?
On the left hand side,
Oh.
and I'm going to need a 6. Okay, needing a 6. Oh, 1. The opposite. Right, German again. Alright, let's get moving. I think I'm going to move this squad up here. Okay, so I've just advanced the Grenadiers, and I'm going to take a shot at the front ones that jumped over the fence. So I just need to see if they're
Cabbages.
No, so the LMG's just out of range by about an inch. About an inch is an inch.
Make me feel guilty.
Right, next dice then.
I'll take it though.
Okay, so American dice going to move the machine gun up into the trees. You did that as an advance, are you?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything I can fire, right?
No. But if you can see him, have a shot. It'll help ranging.
You can certainly see something through this, should have brought the laser thing.
I think that LMG can just about see. But you need to measure anyway, but between the 2 trees there's a head poking up.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
tight.
it is pretty tight.
But there's a bit of movement. It's not going to be in range, so
See if I
like I
don't.
say, it's one of those recce by fire.
Indeed.
No.
At least you know if I got to move. There we go.
Yeah, in the open.
Okay, so American dice. And he's going to move the mortar up. I don't think there's anything in range of that either, is there?
No, it's only 24. So no.
American again. Yes, that American squad has run out of the cornfield and just moved up.
German.
And it's German. Okay, so I've just advanced this Grenadier squad up, and I've got a light machine gun at the front there. So I'm just going to try and see if I can shoot the US troops that are up. Yep, so they're just in range. So it's going to be movement is 4, long range 5, and then from my LNG is how much cover you get. Okay, so it's just going to be movement 4, long range 5, so 5 shots needed 5. And they all hit. And they're regulars, aren't they?
Yes, they're all regular.
2 dead.
Wow.
And a pin. Okay, next dice. Germans again. Okay. I think fortune favours the brave. I'm going to run my officer up. He's going to lead by example. Okay, so the officer's just run up to take position at the crossroads. Next dice. There we go, so the Americans are just advancing the second squad up to the edge of the cornfield. And it's American again. Okay, so the Americans are going to run the sniper up and claim the first objective. American again, is it?
Yeah. My lieutenant.
Yep, he's moving up the squads.
One of mine left. Okay, so I've just run the medium machine gun from this gap across to here. Again, ready to cover the Americans come in if they come through that gap.
Okay, so with this one, I'm going to do one pivot with my half track, and then I'm going to move 9 inches up towards the building. Okay, so I've just done the second pivot and turned my medium machine gun so it faces your Americans over there again. So let's work out the dice, and I'm going to fire my medium machine gun at them. Okay, so because of the hedges, they're going to have soft cover, so it's movement 4, long range 5, soft cover 6s. Medium machine gun, 6 shots needed 6s. So 2 hits, and then needing 4s to kill. 1 dead. There's another dead and another pin. Okay, so the Americans have got the bazooka left, and they're just going to do a run order across the back. Try and get towards the half track. Across there. And then the last dice should be mine.
It is.
Which is my pioneers. Okay, let's work out what. Okay, so I've just moved my pioneers out 6 inches, and then I'm going to shoot at your sniper team. I'll just work out the shots. Okay, so I've just got the LMG and 1 rifle, so that's going to be movement 4. The LMG's in normal range, so it's going to be soft cover 5, small team 6. And the rifle's going to be movement 4, long range 5, soft cover, so it's going to be 7. So I've got the LMG needing 6s, 2 hits, and then the rifle needing 7s. No, so 2 hits, so they've got pin, and then it's whether I can kill them. 1 dead. And a pin. Yeah.
So is that a morale test?
It is. So veteran sniper, 1 pin, needing a 9. Yeah, that's going to be, even if it's a 6, it's a 9, isn't it? So they hang around. But half effect, so if we put a dice.
Yep.
Just to show the one down. And that was the last dice. So, end of turn 2, as both sides are taking a push, so far you've killed one of my teams and I've dented one of your American squads, but other than that, it's racing for those objectives. So let's collect the dice and see what happens next. Okay, turn 3. Who's going to have the first dice?
Of course.
Yeah, Germans, good. Okay, I'm going to do with me, with the officer, and he's going to pull out 2 dice. Thank you. So first up, the officer is just going to move up to the corner. Okay, so what I've done is I've moved the officer squad up into the crossroads there. I've moved my pioneer squad here, and I've also moved my half track, taking a couple of pivots to cover the entrance there. And now I'm going to take some shots. So my pioneer squad are going to open fire on your sniper again. So let's work out what's in range and what I can shoot. Okay, so the rifle's still long range, so it's going to be movement 4, soft cover for that fence, 5, small team, 6, movement, long range. Okay, so the pioneer, so I've got a loader for the flamethrower. He is going to fire his rifle, and then I've got the LMG again. So everyone's got movement 4, small team 5, soft cover 6s, and then it's just whether this, I think he is going to be 7, so it's going to be the same as before. So 5 shots on the LMG needing 6s, nothing, and then the rifle needing 6s by 6s, nothing.
You can then give an order. What's he called?
With me.
He's going to give a with me. So just get him over.
Yeah, go on, jump in there.
Yeah, why not? Banzai.
Okay, so I've advanced this squad up. The rifles are still out of range from that squad there, but I'm going to fire with my LMG that's here at the squad crossing the field behind. Let's work out, I might go for the front one actually, I just need to see who there is there. Okay, so looking at the squads, I think I'm going to go for one crossing the field because they're in range. It's going to be long range anyway. So it's going to be movement 4, long range 5, soft cover 6s. So light machine gun, 5 shots, needing 6s. Nothing. Okay, so the Americans have decided they're going to run out and try and take the fire off of the unit that have taken a few casualties. And here they come. And the line of Americans continue. So that's the end of turn 3. The Americans and the Germans have both pushed up towards the centre. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next then. So let's collect the dice and move to turn 4. Okay. Americans. Okay. Okay, so the Americans have moved up to the line of the fence and they're going to shoot across at the Pioneers. Long range soft cover. That's the American move and shoot.
It's easy. So it's 10 dice. It's all long range, so it goes up to 4s. Soft cover.
Yep.
5s.
Yep. That's it.
Is that it?
Yep.
3.
So 10 dice, needing 5s. 2. And then you need 5s again because they're veteran on your 2 hits. So it's a pin at least.
Well, we know it's got to be in the tray.
Roll that 6 again in case you get an exceptional. No. So 1 dead and 1 pin.
Okay. You might go now, wouldn't you?
I don't mind.
Okay. But you can.
I can. And do you know what I'm going to do?
Probably do some horrible stuff with mass killing.
I'm going to try to fire my mortar. I've got 1 ranged in marker on your infantry over there. So I just need a 5 this time. And I get a 6.
Boom!
So I've hit. So let's see how many we can get. I think 3 if I was to go there. It's 2 inch, isn't it? Yeah, so let's have 3. And regulars, so anything but 1. 3 dead.
So my NCO was under that.
No, you choose unless I've got 6. Okay, then it's D3 pins, medium mortar, 1 pin.
Medium mortar's a good bit of kit.
when they hit.
Yes, and they're out of range of everything else I've got, so
Okay.
gives them a slight advantage in that sense.
So next dice. German. Okay. Okay, so first dice I've just moved up my half track 9 inches, and he's going to fire at that unit in the open there. So it'll be.
Did I not stay down? No.
No.
I could have chosen.
You can go down now if you want
I
to.
will go down.
Okay, so it's going to be movement 4 down, probably 6s, because I imagine that's within 18. So let's check. Yeah, so they've gone down. So it's going to be movement 4. They're in normal range. They've gone down, so it's going to be 6s. So 6 shots from the medium machine gun, needing 6s. 1, so that's another pin. And then roll that again, needing a 4 to kill. No, so just a pin. Next dice. Okay, this squad is going to advance. They're going to move up 6 inches. They are going to shoot at that team that I can just see behind the barn. So it's going to be movement 4, soft cover 5s, and we just check the range whether some of the 6s. Okay, so the rifle's are long range, but the LMG isn't. So the LMG is going to need 5s, and then I've got 6 rifles needing 6s. So let's do the rifles first, needing 6s. 3 hits. And then I'll do the LMG, needing 5s. 3 hits. So that's a pin. So that's 6 needing 4s to wound. 2 dead. And a pin. Okay, next dice, German. Okay, so I'm going to do with me again on my officer. I'm going to take 2 dice out. And I'm going to do my medium machine gun, who's going to shoot at your light mortar. And then I'm going to move the pioneers as well. So let's start with the medium machine gun. Okay, so the medium machine gun has got long range and soft cover, so needing 5s. Nothing. Then the next one, I'm going to get the pioneers to move. Let's see what I'm going to do. Okay, so 2 pins on the pioneers. I'm going to roll to move them forward. 7, so they lose a pin. And we're going to jump the fence and move forward. So I'm out of flamethrower range, so he can't fire because it's probably about 8 inches. So I'm going to do 1, 2 rifles. Let's measure the SMGs. They should be.
You're firing at sniper?
Yeah, just at your sniper. Yeah, so they're all going to be long range. So right, I'm going to work out on the dice and come back. Right, so they're all going to be 6s by 6s. I've got 4 SMGs, which is 8 shots. 2 rifles, 9, 10, and then the LMG takes up to 15 shots, needing 6s by 6s. Let's see what happens. So 15 dice, needing 6s by 6s. 1 possible. You're going to survive this one.
No!
Got him. But he's veteran, isn't he? So he's got another pin. No, just another pin.
Wow.
He survived that. Yeah.
Is that an extra pin?
No, just 1 pin.
Wow. Okay. Right.
Oh, I've got my officer as well.
Yes, don't forget.
Yeah. Okay, so the officer couldn't quite make it over the fence, the hedge, so I'm there. So he's going to just see if he's within 12 of the sniper. I think he's just out.
Yep. I'd say he's in.
Okay, so that's movement 3, long range 4, soft cover 5s, small team 6s. So 4 shots needing 6s. 4 shots needing 6s. 1 hit, and again needing a 5. No, but another pin.
Yeah. That's your last dice.
My last dice. Okay.
And then I've got 2, 4, 6. That's hard to believe. 7.
Okay.
How on earth does that work out?
I am going to do something with this squad. I just need to work out what. So this team here is just going to fire at that team crossing the field in the rear. So because this one at the front, because the number of troops behind the building are going to have hard cover, and I don't want that. So it's just going to be long range, soft cover. So 5 shots needing 5s. 3. So it's a pin on the rear squad, and they're regulars, aren't they? So I've got a 6. Just one dead and a pin.
And 3 pins now. Now, all my dice.
Okay. Okay, so the rest are American dice, so let's see what you're going to do.
I shall fire my MMG at these guys.
Yep. I forgot about your machine gun. Yeah, so they're in the open, so you just need long range force.
Hang on, it's cocked. It's a pathetic attempt. And everything missed. Told you dice hate me.
Firing from the hips.
They just couldn't believe their luck.
Yeah. What? What are they doing?
So, I think my light mortar will fire at your officer.
Yep.
Needing.
Should be within 24 now, because it was just inside the hedge last
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
6.
So we need a 6.
And you get it. What are the chances, eh?
It's only a 1 inch.
Yeah, you'll get 2 and then both together. 4s will kill. So you got 1. Okay.
It's 1 pin, yeah?
Yep. So because you're ranged in, you can put a ranged in marker.
Alright, yeah, understood.
Because if he fails his morale check, you hit him on anything but 1.
I'm thinking, oh God, this is a big opportunity to do something. Do it. Gonna try and fire.
Okay, so you've got to take your test first.
He's a veteran.
Yeah.
2 pins and 1 missing.
So 10 or less. 8 or less, sorry, 2
Does
pins.
this count for anything?
That's when you're shooting. 7, yeah, so it removes a pin.
So he can fire
But instead of
3s, he needs
you
5s.
got, yeah, because you've got 1 pin and that.
So it's
half
5.
10. Yep.
I'm going to fire at these guys.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hang on, they might be too close. It's too far. I've wasted my shot.
Too close.
Right. So,
I guess at least you've got a pin off. Okay, so the bazooka's going to move forward.
he wants medal. So I'm going to try and shoot your Hanamag. He's in range.
Ooh. So fortunately, your sniper's not in the way, because previously with the 2, it would have been, because you need a 1 inch gap, don't you? But
Okay.
yeah, that's nice.
So, we still,
Movement 4.
yeah, because they still get that penalty. And soft cover.
Yeah. Well, no, because they're quite high, aren't they? They're high off the ground. So it's whether half the vehicle is covered or not. Can't be down that way. No, just give it a shot.
2.
2.
So miss.
Miss.
And
Okay, so you've got 3 squads here, haven't you?
I've got what's left of a squad. 6 men, an officers headquarters group or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And this untouched squad. But this is a killer, isn't it? Because it slows me right down.
Yeah, it's just slowing you down, isn't it? But then, if I want to get the objective, I've got to move forward, because I'm not within 3, so...
Try and rally it.
Yep.
So I have to beat what do I have to do without counting the pins.
Yeah,
I just
so it's
roll-
your original.
I just roll against 9, yes? Because they're regular. Is that right?
So, there's a couple of things here. I am ranged in with a mortar, so you might want to move.
Okay.
And secondly, your squad is split, so they've not got unit cohesion,
Okay.
so they should move.
I won't rally.
No,
It's good
and to be
advice.
honest, I wouldn't rally anyway, because I'll just hit you with anything but a 1 next turn anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm ranged in.
Once you've hit.
Once you're ranged in, unless you move.
Okay, I should know that.
So they're regulars. Yeah, so they can move.
Well-
So they're regulars, which would be 9, 3 pins 6. You've got an officer there, and makes it back up to 7. You've got 5, so 1 pin off, and they can move. Okay, so that squad's just ran. up to the hedge line.
And then I've got
Still got your officer and the second squad there. There you go, so the infantry have just moved up out of the field, slowing them down, and then it's just your officer team, isn't it?
I don't think he's got a lot he can do at the moment. He'll just we'll say that he's on ambush there at the moment. Just to use the dice, that's all the dice.
Yep. Okay, so that is end of turn 4, and there's been a lot of movement. The Germans have pushed forward to try and claim that objective. The sniper's holding his own, and the units there have taken a bit of damage, but the bazooka's getting up, and we need to see what happens in turn 5. Okay, turn 5, let's see who gets the first dice out of the bag. Drum roll. Yes. Right, I am going to call with me, with my officer, and pull out 2 dice, please. Okay, first up, the officer, who is needing to make a morale check. He's a veteran with 1 pin. 8, so he passes. A pin gets removed. And I'm going to move, so the ranged in marker can come off. Okay, so he's just going to move 6 inches over the fence forward and open up on the sniper. Okay, so he's just outside 6, so it's going to be movement, still 3. Long range, because it's outside of 6, 4. Small team 5. And then the fence 6s.
It's not long range though, is he?
Well, it's outside of 6, so it has a long range.
All right.
So the shooting ranges, so you've got the 6,
Yeah.
and then I need a 5 to kill. No, so it's another pin. Okay, next up, pioneers. They need to pass a test. So the veteran with 1 pin, 3, so that's gone, and I'm going to move them across. Okay, so the pioneers are moved up, and I'm going to open fire on that squad there. Let's work out what I need. Do you want to go down?
Where are you firing at?
These ones here, behind the soft cover.
No.
Okay.
Get it over with.
Okay, so I've worked out the shots. So moving forward, I am within point blank. I've got a flamethrower. Right, so the LMG's first, 5 shots. So it's movement 4, soft cover 5, point blank 4. 1 hit. So that's a pin. Then we do the flamethrower.
Have you got a record of your 1 hit?
Yeah. So flamethrower will be movement 4, point blank 3, and you don't get the cover, so it's just a 3. A hit. So it's D6 hits. 6.
So it's 7 hits in total, is it?
I'll do those separately. So it's 6 hits. So let's do those. 6 hits. It's +3. They're regulars, so it's anything but a 1. And of course I get 2 1s. So that's 4 hits. And I can roll those 2 6s again. No. So that's another 4. So let's work out if it runs out of fuel. No. And then we'll work out the pins in a moment for the flamethrower. Then I've got 5 SMGs. So the 5 SMGs needing movement 4, point blank 3, soft cover 4s. So 6 shots, needing 4s. 1. And does it kill? And that kills. And I'll just see if we get your NC off. No. So that's another dead. So let's work out what it is. Okay, so let's add the pin markers for the flamethrower, which is D3 + 1. So that's 2 pins. So you've got an additional 2.
Bust.
7, yeah, so they're gone. Half track to move, so I'm just going to move him 1 pivot, 2 pivots to there, and I'm going to open fire on your bazooka that's in the open. Do you want to go down?
No.
Okay, so it's going to be movement 4, small team 5, and it's whether it's long range, which we'll work out. So 6 shots, needing a 5, 2 hits. And then, what are they, veteran? Dead. Okay, next dice. It's got to be you, surely.
MMG. fire at these guys.
Yep.
So it's 5 dice. Soft cover 4.
That's it.
5 needing 4.
Three hits. There's a pin back on, and then you need 5s again to kill.
Nope.
Nothing but a pin. Okay. Oh, you got it. Germans. Right. Okay, so the medium machine gun's just going to repeat what we did last time. We fire at the light mortar. Okay, so it's going to be long range, soft cover. So I've got 6 shots, needing 5s. Nothing. Okay, my mortar's going to fire at your mortar.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see if I need a 6 to hit it. Or 5. But I'm ranging in. I've only got one left, I think. Yeah, so the mortar's going to fire at the Pioneers, needing a 6.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Still got one in here.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot this squad. Just returning fire across the field to that squad. Behind edge. Okay, so the LMG's just on long range, so all of the rifles and the LMGs are on long range, which is a 4, soft cover 5. And these are my shots, needing 5s. Okay, needing 5s. Let's see, 4. So it's another pin. And let's see if I can get some casualties, needing 4s. 3 dead. And 2 6s, so yeah, 3 dead. So that's half the squad killed with that. So they've got 3 pins. I think your officer might be outside of 6. Okay, so they're normally 9, 3 pins, 6. Yeah, they're fine. They're going to stay. You've got a chance of getting the objective still, if you can move.
I don't believe in that kamikaze dash thing.
Point's the point.
Right, another dice. 9. Why not?
Okay, so
So
the
I've got to
sniper's
get
going to
my-
use his rifle. He's got to pass his test first.
Which he fails
11,
magnificently.
It goes down.
Didn't just fail it. Nearly foobarred it.
That'd have been interesting, wouldn't it, shoot when he ran?
Yeah, I think that's a little extreme the way they do that. Because you could have whole units firing on people next to them in the street
If they're spooked and suddenly hear a noise and turn around and shoot.
at 6 foot range.
Yes.
Right, dice. I like the ones in black powder where you move laterally.
Okay, so he's going to do a fire order with those. 3 pins.
Normally 9 down to 6.
Yeah. Yeah, they pass.
1 off. So look at the range. Oh, some of them are, some of them aren't.
Okay, so
Most of them. Most of them are. So
work out which ones are within 12.
it's
'cause
basically the
there's
bar.
3, 2 pins is 5. Long range
He is
6,
the-
soft cover 7.
So the BAR and the officer are within 12. So then it's 2. So that's 3 shots with 6s, yeah.
Yeah, 3 6s and then the rest are.
So
Yeah,
it's
you got
1.
one. What was that for? The kill.
Yeah.
Alright,
No.
so nothing special, so it's 1 kill and a pin at the moment.
So just keep that as a 1 kill.
Yeah.
And then we've got
The rest of your
5.
rifles.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifles needing 7s.
Yep.
2, 4, 5. 1 possible. Nope.
So 1 dead, 1 pin.
these guys to fire. Was that outside?
Is that these ones?
They're
Yeah.
out of range, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, who are you thinking about? Your mortar?
Mortar's fired.
Oh yeah, these ones would be long range soft cover, same as B5s. Plus your pins.
Yeah,
So
I've
you
got to
got
get the order first. I'll try and order them to fire at this unit here
Yeah.
and fail.
Yeah, so they go down. Okay, is that the unit? So it's an American dice, and he is got one objective there with the officer team.
So my rear guy will be to there.
Yeah, so he's going to run his rifle squad up to take the area here. And I think that might just be outside 3, but you can move up next time, couldn't you, get the objective?
If he survives.
Well, you got full squad.
Yeah, well, mortar,
Yeah.
machine gun. But, you know,
Okay.
takes it.
Okay, Germans, that's going to be my squad over here, so let's work out what I'm going to do. Okay, my last dice, I'm just going to move this infantry squad 6 inches up to where that dice is, and then I'm going to fire at your squad there. Okay, so the LMG is, so it's going to be movement 4. The LMG's in close range, so still 4, soft cover 5s, and then the rifles are going to be 6, the ones that are in range. Okay, so 7 rifles needing 6s, 1. And then the LMG needing 5s, 2. So that's 3 hits. So it's a pin, plus 3 dead. And let's see if that's exceptional. No, 3 dead and a pin.
Pins on, yeah.
And then the last one's yours, isn't it?
Must be.
Okay, so that's the end of turn 5. A big push by the Germans here. The sniper's still holding the objective. And let's see what happens in possibly the last round. Okay, turn 6. Let's see who gets the first dice. Come on, German. Yes! And I'm going to pull with me, with my officer. He's going to pull out 2 dice, please. Okay, so first up, the officer is just going to move 6 inches, and he's going to jump the fence to there. And he's going to fire at point blank. So movement 3, point blank 2. So 2 shots needing 2s. Oh, and I've got to get the sniper this time. Yeah, they both hit. And then he's a veteran, isn't he? No, just another pin. What a fluke. Okay, so the Pioneer squad are just going to, they've stayed an inch away from the sniper, but they're just going to open fire on that unit in the open there. Do you want to go down?
No.
Okay, so let's work out the dice and I'll be back. LMG is movement 4, point blank 3, pin 4, and then the others have got 6 SMG shots needing 5. So I'll do the 5s first, 6 shots needing 5s. 1. Then we've got 5 shots on the LMG needing 5s. 1. Then I've got 1 shot on the flamethrower needing a 4. And he misses. Does he run out of fuel? No. So 2 hits, so it's a pin. But that's it. So I probably would have been better off assaulting. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just move the half track forward to here, point blank. And he's going to open fire on your medium machine gun. I'm going to make sure I keep some cover. So medium machine gun. So it's movement 4, point blank 3. 6 shots needing 3s. Okay, 6 shots needing 3s. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then
They're just regular.
needing 4s. 2.
Oh, just 2, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, so 2 dead.
This team. Oh, it wasn't exceptional. So just 1 left.
And you take a pin.
And I've got to take a morale test.
Yeah.
So that might, let's do that first.
7, 8,
pin.
they're fine. So they've got 1 pin, haven't they?
I've got 1 pin.
Yeah, so you rolled a 7, so that'd be 8. So you've passed, so they
Just need to
remain.
get 8. Now.
Okay, it's Americans.
Oh.
Okay, so the light mortar fired at the Pioneers, but was actually within a 12-inch range, so couldn't fire.
Another one of mine. I may as well try and give them an order.
Yeah.
3 pins.
What are they going to do? Do you know?
Are they going to fire at the clustered Germans there?
Yep. 5, yeah, 8. So just past it. So they've got 2 pins left.
So we've got. I don't know if we need to calculate overly here, do we? I mean, I suppose.
So some are going to be point blank, so you do need to work it out. Okay, so it's BAR and the officer with the rifle, the NCO with the rifle have point blank, which makes it 2, but then 2 pins makes it 4. Yeah, you got 2 hits.
Should we just keep them? Seem to be the.
Yeah, and then you've got the rest, which will
1,
be
2, 3, 4, 5 rifles.
So that'll be a 3, 5, won't it? 5 at 5. So you got 2. There's going to be another pin for me. 2. No, just another pin. Okay, it's American.
I've got nothing. This can't do anything. Mind you, it's bolt action. You can see an arse. But
If you can see, you can shoot. But they will get. It's pretty close. Okay, so it's just moved the Americans up to within 3 inches of the objective there. And then he's going to fire at the Grenadiers across here. So it's movement 3. So it's soft cover 4. And then it's just whether any of them are long range. So 9. So it's movements 3, soft cover 4, long range 5. So 9 hits, medium 5s.
and he's re-rolling.
So you've got 3 at the moment. Yeah, 3 hits. That's a pin at least. Sometimes that's all you need to stop people. And they're regulars, so you need 4s to kill them. That's 1. Yeah, and then roll that again in case it's something.
Nope.
So 1 dead and 1 pin. So I'll just take the rifleman at the back because I need to move forward. There we go. So I'm going to fire my medium mortar at that infantry group that have just moved up of yours. So I'm going to use a 6.
Mine. I'm gonna.
Okay, so the sniper's going to use his normal rifle to shoot.
But he needs a good.
Yeah.
Which it isn't.
No, he just goes down. Although that's still quite good. Because we're still.
I think they could just step over him and he would
Well, no,
surrender.
not necessarily, because it's turn 6 if it ends this go.
It's yours.
Okay, so I'm just going to advance the medium machine gun to within 3 inches of the objective. Because it's a fixed team, you can't aim fire.
No.
So next dice.
Yours.
Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to have to advance this unit up to the hedge line. They've got a pin, so they're regular. 7, yep, so they just pass, and then I'm going to move them up. Okay, so I've moved the squad up. The ones in front of the dice, and not the NCO, are within 6. So that's going to be movement 4, point blank 3, soft cover back to 4, and then it'll be different for the ones behind. So I'll work that out and come back. Right, so start with the man at the front, the light machine gun. He moved, which is 4, point blank 3, soft cover 4s, so that's these ones here. Then I've got 2 rifles, that'll be movement 4, soft cover 5, point blank 4, so they're the same. Then I've got the SMG, which will be movement 3, long range 4, soft cover 5, and then the 4 rifles at the back are the same, needing 5. So I'll do the 4s first. That's 4 hits. And then I'll do the ones that need 5s. 2 hits, so that's 6 hits, that's a pin. And they're regular, aren't they? So I need 4s. 3 kills. Yeah, kills of the pin.
Pin markers. There's 3 dice in the bag.
Okay.
That's mine. I'm going to pull him back into here. If I can pass the order, he's in a bit of a bad state. We get a rough idea. I think he's okay.
Yeah.
With a 3. And 50-50 dice. Yours.
Okay. So I think you've only got your officer left, haven't you?
Yeah, there's nothing much.
Okay, so I'm going to move 6 inches from behind the hedge just to be within
Yeah.
3 inches of that, and then open fire on your unit over there actually. Okay, so I've moved my squad up. I'm now within 3 inches of the objective, and I'm now going to open fire on the Americans there that are contesting that objective, because there's only 4, so if I can kill 2, they take a morale test, I might be able to get rid of them. But I've got movement, which would make it 4, long range 5, and then soft cover is 6, but the LMG doesn't have the long range, so that's going to be 5s. So let's get the dice. There you go, so I've got 5 shots needing 5s, and then the rest will need 6s. So 5 shots needing 5s, 3 hits, and then 6 shots needing 6s. Roll it in the tray. So that's 2. Oh, sorry. So that's 5 in total. Needing 4s. 2 dead, and 1 possible. No, so it's 2 dead.
So that half.
And a pin.
It's half.
Yeah.
So
Did you put a pin on?
3 pins
So
now.
3 pins. They're regular. So 6.
Gone.
Yeah, they've gone. And that hands me the objective in the middle.
It's moving it.
So it's just the officer there
No,
who's going to stay behind the hardcover to claim that.
Well, he's going to get so much trouble.
Would you like the honours of seeing if we get a turn 7?
What do we?
1, 2, 3, no. 4, 5, 6, yes.
No.
No. So we stop there.
Well done, man.
Good game again.
Killed.
So let's just quickly count it up. So the Americans have got 1. That one's contested, so no one gets it. And then I've got this one here, 1. That one there, 2. And the middle one, 3. So 3-1.
He just didn't know when to quit.
Yeah, 3-1. Good.
3-1. Yes, I can. Yeah, it's very Hollywood.
So, yeah, so I think it was interesting doing it long ways because it just meant we had to move, which kind of plays to the Americans' favour, move and shoot, but actually...
This was a very open
Yeah.
space. I shouldn't have gone there. I should have stuck over here.
But it's all about getting the objectives, isn't it? So, and I think for me, bolt action sometimes are like a bit like chess. You have to think about your moves. So, for example, my half track there, where I put it across to block your medium machine gun firing up the Pioneers.
A very heroic half-track driver there to get in the way of being shot at, possibly by anything.
And then again, this unit here, you know, scored the 2 points in that last move. One by getting this objective, and then secondly by shooting at that team and getting rid of them. So
Double whammy with
double
them.
whammy, yeah. So, and again, you know, the board looks very typical of a Normandy board. So I've enjoyed playing it. It's been really good. Anything from you?
No, it was good fun. I enjoyed playing it. It's I think it would be nice to have some sort of there's a point where it feels pointless going on,
Yeah.
but you don't like to throw in the towel because it feels like you're taking somebody else's victory away in a way.
And that last turn kind of felt a bit like that. It's kind of overwhelming numbers, really, wasn't it? The Germans
Yes.
just moving forward and able to
I
take.
think I obviously make mistakes, and I'm used to losing.
But still, you know, it's still a good game. I enjoyed I don't often get to play Germans, so actually for me it's really nice playing the Germans the last few times. I love the Pioneers. I know they're a bit marmite with people. Some people don't like them, some people do. But I always run them with a half track because it can give them cover, but it also gives that extra firepower for the machine gun. So just being able to move up, flamethrower, and lots of shots just makes them a really hard hitting unit. And as you saw, shooting at them, it's hard to kill. If you can get the shots on them, you're still needing 5s to kill them.
I definitely think with support vehicles being able to go up with the troops, you need more anti-armour weapons.
Yeah. And your bazooka, if you'd have got that shot off, that would have perhaps changed the battle as well, because my Pioneers wouldn't have been so brave with no half track. But
it was that one shot from long range. Poor bazooka team.
But there we go, good game. I really enjoyed it. Hope you did. Please don't forget, like, comment, share and subscribe. We're trying to build up the base so we can get as many people subscribed and do some regular battle reports and some showcases to the armies. So let us know what you want to see. Let us know if we've got anything wrong, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.